everyone. So you've got a research paper that you're working on, or maybe an essay, anything where you need to cite your references. You've got what you think are pretty credible online sources, but you're not really sure how to put all of that together in a bibliography. Today I'm going to show you what I think is an essential tool for students, Easybib. I'm going to show you how to get the extension, install it in your browser, and use it to create your bibliographies. As an extra special bonus, it even exports to Google Docs. So let's jump in and take a look. The very first step is to go over to the Chrome Web Store and search for Easybib. Make sure that you're looking for extensions and not themes. It should come up and tell you to add it to Chrome. Just add the extension, and when you see the icon come up in your bar, you're going to know that it's time to make an account with Easybib. You can log in with your personal email, your Google account, or Facebook. You're up and ready to go. So you've already done some searching and you've learned how to use effective keyword searches, and you've looked at my last video on how to be a pro searcher on Google, and you've got some sources here. First one is a Scientific American source, and so we're going to use this. So log into your Easybib account, and the first thing you want to do is create a new project. The point of this is to have all of your resources in one project together so that it's easy to export everything once you've cited. Choose your style, MLA or APA, and click to create. Now your bibliography is ready to go. Click on that little link there and it'll bring you to a page that's asking you for the URL. Simply paste it in, click Cite, and you're going to drill down further and click Manual Cite. Now what this Easybib does for you sometimes is it will recognize the article title and even the author. In this case it's not, and so you're going to have to add that in as you see on the web page. Make sure that you get the date and the year, the website, the title of the website, as well as the publisher. In some cases, you're really going to have to take a couple of minutes to look at an About Us page, or generally down at the bottom, you can see who publishes or who sponsors the website. In this case, it's Springer Nature, and I recommend taking a couple of minutes to really investigate who's behind your website. As you can see here, this is a group of people who are interested in collecting the writings and the research of scientists that are out there in the field. And Scientific American is a fabulous publication. So now you know who the publisher is, just put that in there and you're pretty much ready to go. Create your citation. So let's do this one more time. We've selected our second source from utah.edu. We've copy-pasted the URL of the site into Easybib, and we're going to click Cite It. Again, drill down to Manual Cite so that you can enter all of your information. Make sure you identify the source type. It can be a government publication or perhaps a newspaper that you found online. In our case, it's a website. In this case, it does recognize the article title, but you're still going to need to put in the author and the date that it was published, as well as look for the publisher and the sponsor. Now, you know it was University of Utah, but let's go back to the website and just make sure. Scroll down to the bottom and, oh, here we have a important detail, University of Utah Health. So that's important that you put that in. Now I think we're ready to go. Create your citation. Make sure that you sort your references in alphabetical order and select however many you have. In this case, we only have 2, and you can choose how do you want to export this. In our case, it's going to be as a Google Doc. Navigate over to your Google Docs, and if your Drive is really crowded and you can't find your document right away, click on that little eye and take a look at the latest activity, and you'll see the most recent item created. Once again, you can always use Google's fabulous search engine capability, and you'll find your Works Cited page. Final tip, rename your document so that you can retrieve it easier later on. That's it, folks. I hope that helped. There's more to Easybib than just bibliographies. It can actually help you validate the web sources that you're using, but that's a future video.